Hey everybody, this is Lorelia coming to you with a video today. Want to talk about, as you see the title, building business credit or obtaining business credit. And so today, what I want to share with you is something that is going to go against what you have heard here in the marketplace. So, do not be alarmed when I share some information with you that you may not have heard. And so let me get started and get to the point. If you are new to me and my channel, looks like I froze. It looks like I went out. Okay, I am back. Looks like I went out for a second. So if you are new to me here on YouTube, I talk a lot about personal credit, business credit, and how you can leverage it to build your business, invest in real estate. And so I may share some information with you that is not widely talked about because most of the time, the information that is being put out in the marketplace in terms of business credit, business funding, is really to distract you from the target that you're trying to reach. And I know for a lot of people, their target is to ultimately get access to business credit with no PG. But unfortunately, they're looking at the wrong target. So, what do I mean when I say you do not build business credit, you obtain it? Let me give you an example. There's a lot of information being put out in the marketplace where people are given strategies to build business credit. But the big aha moment is when do you actually, and I know some people don't never ask this question because they wholeheartedly want to believe that they are on the right track. And so when do you get to the point where you have built the business credit as you've been told? You're doing in that 30s. You have the Dun and Bradstreet. You got your Uline account, Granger. You maybe haven't even have a Dell account. You may even have an Amazon business. But now, when do you actually get to the cash and credit? Because at the end of the day, that is ultimately what people want. They want access to the cash and credit line. How do you get to that? How do you get to the money? And the way that you get to the money is that you're supposed to obtain business credit. Most business owners, like I said, are shooting at a target that they will never reach. What do you mean, Lorelia? Please explain. If your ultimate goal is to get cash and credit lines, like when I work with individuals, my goal is to get them $25,000 and more in funding. Of course, many of the people that I work with that are coachable end up getting way beyond 25,000. What I'm doing is not what a lot of these individuals online are doing. They help people get a Navy Federal credit card. There's nothing wrong with that. By all means, if that is your goal to get a Navy Federal credit card, about 5 to 10,000, by all means, that's great. But what I help people do is to truly get access to credit lines and credit cards, and loans that they ultimately can leverage to be able to invest in real estate and to build their business. And so a lot of business owners do not know that they should be obtaining business credit, not building it, because building business credit a lot of times is just semantics. That's all it is to make you as the business owner feel like you are really doing something. And so thank you, Queen of Credit. I may be a little delayed. I'm just seeing the comments. I just got my phone. Thank you so much for saying love my knowledge. Thank you. So like I was saying, many business owners do not know that their goal is to obtain business credit. So now let me talk about why individuals are not on the road to obtaining business credit. And really what they're doing a lot of times is semantics. Is because if your goal is to truly have business credit with no PG, no personal guarantee, that's what everybody online is talking about. I want you to ask yourself, do you have the minimum? I'm going to say, yeah, the minimum of these three essentials. Just ask yourself that. Essential number one, do you have healthy personal credit scores? When I say healthy, what I mean by that is in terms of the credit data, what's within the credit report, not the credit score. I get people all the time who come to me. My credit score is 750. My credit score is 800. My credit score is 720. I don't know why I still cannot get business credit. It's not about the score. It's about what's within your credit file. So I want to ask you that. Do you at least have healthy credit scores? Number two, do you have a business that revenue-wise and income-wise can stand by itself? What do I mean by that? Is your business bringing in some money? Because if you ultimately saying your goal is to have business credit with no PG, do you have a business that's bringing in revenue that you can document? I'm not talking about you had a great month. I'm talking about, do you have a business that consistently bring in revenue that lenders can verify? Because I'm gonna tell you right now, there's a lot of people who are doing a lot of phony stuff out there. They're creating fake bank statements. They're creating deposit slips that show that they have X amount of dollars, and at the end of the day, they don't. We are in the age of AI. If you do not think lenders do not have ways to do checks and balances to really see if you have the money in hand, I'm telling you right now, your guru is fooling you. They're fooling you. The third thing that you need to do, now, number one, we talked about healthy personal credit. Number two, a business that can stand on its own. You can show revenue. And number three, do you have financials? That's right. Do you have financials? Because if your ultimate goal, and I know I sound like a broken record, but I need you to all to get this in your head. If your ultimate goal is to get access to credit lines, credit cards, term loans within your business with no PG, these are the things that you need. Anything else is going to have you shooting at a false target. And that is what a lot of people are doing. A lot of people come to me on a regular basis and they do not understand why they are not getting what it is that they are looking to obtain. And unfortunately, it's going to make a lot of people feel uncomfortable. Because like I tell people all the time, if it was as easy as people want to make it out to be, in terms of really getting access to the money that they want when it comes to business funding and business credit, everyone would have it. Everyone will have it. So I'm going to tell you some stuff that is going to make you uncomfortable because everybody else out here is tickling people's ears. And at a certain point, an individual and a person gets to that point where they've had enough, they've tried all those things, and they still haven't got anywhere. And so that is why I want to share with you that this coming week on Thursday, I'm going to be doing a live webinar. It may go 45 to an hour. I'm not stopping until I get this content presented. And I'm offering it for free. So if you see any value in these videos and you want access to this webinar, I need for you to go to helpmegетbizcredit, BIZ credit.com. I will have I will have the link underneath this video once it processed. Thank you, Shannon. Thank you. I'm glad you said I agree with you from experience. Exactly. See, business owners who have went through the process, they know that it takes more than, the shenanigans that are being um, put online. Thank you so much, Queen of Credit, for sharing my video. Thanks so much for sharing the love. Thank you, thank you, thank you. But it's time to have real conversations with this topic, because there's a lot of people who are not getting the results that they want. Why? Because they're shooting at a false target. And like the viewer Shannon said, by experience, she knows that stuff that they're spewing out in the marketplace is semantics. You do not build business credit, you obtain it. This is what you need to do to obtain business credit. So if you want to continue this conversation, like I said, Thursday night, this Thursday, I believe the date is the 22nd. We are going to continue this conversation, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be there. Like I said, if you go to www.helpmegetbiz.com, that will put you on my email communication list. And from there, you will get the opportunity to be on that live webinar. So like I said, if you're looking to put yourself on the right track for the end of 2020 to really figure out how you're going to get access to credit lines, credit cards, and loans that you can leverage for your business, along with going into 2021 to do those things as well, you should be on that webinar. Coming soon, I'm going to be sharing with you a client that I'm working with, my latest testimonial of the $45,000 to $90,000 in funding that I have been able to help him obtain. We're not doing no building business credit. Most of the people watching this video have did that. You have been building for years. You still ain't got to the money. So once again, this is Aurelia. Thank you for the shares. Thank you for the comments. Leave me your thoughts. Let me know what you think. Are you building or are you obtaining? Obtaining means that you're securing the bag. So once again, this is L'Aurelia.